Hello traders, this is Rich from tradesight. Here's a look at the leading ETFs in the market for the coming session. This is going to be via our proprietary scans. This is going to be for Monday, November 4th, 2013. Today, from today's session, we don't have any signals on either side, but we do have a big volume bump here in the IWM that tracks the small caps. 6%, 0.6% below the day's open. Definitely seeing some distribution there. None of the other majors are putting in anything that's too notable. No deviations in any of the columns. Let's move on and take a look at the major domestic sectors. The sector list definitely biased to the buy side here. We've only got one sell indication. That's the XLK. There are definitely a couple of CPS conditions which tend to be the stronger ones, so we want to focus on the XLY, XLI, and the XRT for next week. Don't overrule the differential buys as well. No volume bumps here just yet. We're seeing a little bit of volume in the VNQ, but nothing too decisive. The XHB is fairly weak. That's more than 1% below the day's open, but none of these are set up for an outright open-close deviation. Moving on to the commodity names, the USO's got a downside CPS condition on a volume bump, so that should be on the list for Monday. GLD and SLV both have camouflage buy signals where they're above the day's open but lower on the session. The DBA's got a good volume bump. Looking at the bonds, we've got a downside CPS in the LQD. AGG is trading pretty good volume, but not too much as far as price movement. Foreign names, definitely better to buy. We've got camouflage buy signal in the EWU. We also have a volume bump in that. EWZ's got a camouflage buy signal and decent volume. FXI has an upside CPS condition, so that's going to be on the list for Monday. And the EWJ that tracks Japan is sporting a camouflage buy signal. All right, moving on to the specials. These are the leveraged ETFs. Got a big volume bump in the UWM, volume bump in the SSO. We've also got one in the TBT showing a volume bump, and also one in the TWM. A couple of signals here also for you to evaluate in your weekend charts. All right, so here's a look at the watch list with the Seeker and the Comer countdown numbers on it. I think what you want to focus on here is the this column here with the standard Comer. Getting kind of deep into the count here on a lot of things. The spiders are 11 bars up out of the required 13 for an exhaustion warning, so we're getting close there. Getting fairly close here in the XLI. We're 10 days up in the XLP, 11 days up in the XLV, and the XLY is 10 up as well. So we're getting close on a number of names that definitely need to be monitored for next week. All right, folks, as always, thanks for listening. This has been Rich for tradesight. Good luck to you next week.